conflict in South Sudan in recent years has not deterred organizers of the Juba Film Festival from holding the 4th edition of the event. It may not have the glitz and glamour of similar events around the world, but the country's producers, directors and actors are just as passionate about telling their own stories. Take a look.
I cannot believe that you are the best in class. And
Voice of Hope, a story of recovery in the face of devastation, is a dream come true for a 23-year-old South Sudanese filmmaker. The movie, a first-time entry at the Juba Film Festival, was inspired by the filmmaker's experience of war. Like many other people in South Sudan, he was displaced and lives in a refugee camp in neighboring Uganda. But he jumped at an opportunity to take part in the event, which is sponsored by the South Sudanese government, diplomatic corps, and UN agencies.
For this festival, this is our first time to submit a movie. We hope to win and also move to the next level, as we are preaching the word of peace and also educating the communities.
The Juba Film Festival has been holding for 4 years now, with more than 20 films submitted in 12 categories each year.
When you have people like this who think ahead of their times, then you can say the future is bright. Because for us, my generation, we are interested in things that have nothing to do with this country. But for them, they are interested in things that will build this country. And I think this is a challenge for us as leaders. How do we make what people want and not what we want? This is what this film festival is about, and I'm very proud to be associated with it.
Sir?
Yes, brother.
I want you to read that and concentrate on your studies because we are the only people remaining in this family. So I want you to be strong and forget what has happened to the rest of the family members.
Okay? Voice of Hope, which centers around education, equality and peace, won the Best Film on Peace category.
I feel so excited that we have taken this award. Yeah, actually this is our first time here in South Sudan to win an award. And in the future, we expect to do more, to spread the message of peace, love and unity to the people of South Sudan, to make our country a better place.
South Sudan plunged into civil war in 2013. The conflict killed an estimated 400,000 people, triggered a famine, and created Africa's biggest refugee crisis since the 1994 genocide in Rwanda.
Now, Time Magazine's selection of Greta Thunberg as its Person of the Year underscores the growing clout of youth power. At the Madrid Climate Conference, Lisa Bryant reports on 3 young Africans who are making a difference.
Lara Moaves works with local communities in Mozambique to ensure sustainable fishing practices, helping them to adapt to a changing climate.
I have a great passion for environment issue, mainly marine.
Mozambique is on the front lines of climate change, which is intensifying weather events. Cyclones in March and April left a trail of destruction. Hundreds of people died, many from disease after the cyclones. Among them, Lara's best friend and collaborator in the fisheries project.
Chris died from malaria. He was there in Ibu. That time he died, 4 people per week, 4 to 8 people were dying, you know, like animals and people. Chris could not escape from the situation.
Several thousand kilometers north in Nigeria, Mahmoud Maishanu is looking for what he calls climate-smart solutions for sectors like agriculture, the backbone of Africa's economy.
In my own hometown, not far from where my grandparents are, there's a whole lot of drought and desertification.
He says many Nigerians aren't fully aware of the impact of climate change. Young people are changing that.
I'm seeing a more determining generation. I'm seeing a more determining youth taking action, doing what the previous generation hasn't done for its future generation.
One of those youths is French-Moroccan climate activist Ayoub Makloufi. He's created a green-friendly torch, sort of like the Olympic one. Today, it travels to each yearly climate meeting.
This year we traveled from Katowice in Poland to Belém in Brazil by electric car, train and sailboat.
Maklufi wants to help find financing for African environmental projects and build climate awareness in schools. He sees the challenges in his parents' native Morocco.
Lack of water, lack of education, especially in terms of sustainable development.
But he remains optimistic the world will find solutions to climate change. The challenge is finding the right ones so everyone can benefit. Lisa Bryant for VOA News, Madrid.